everybody, this is Ostuni, and the countdown is on. For what, you may ask? Well, for the Dokkan Battle Broly movie banners. Because we have actually got part of the campaign event, and we've got a little bit of a login bonus event. We actually got some other cool things, which I'm going to go ahead and break down what you guys can be doing up until the banner's actual release, and also around what time you can actually expect the banners to drop as well. So as you can see right here, we got the whole campaign synopsis right here. So let's see, we've got the celebration login part 1 until, let's see, 1:31, or actually until 2:12. So I don't think that, oh, actually, yeah. So 2:12 is probably the earliest that we're actually going to see the banners actually pop up for this, because they'll probably want to have a login bonus every day of the Broly movie campaign, and the campaign is going to actually last a pretty good amount of time. So for those of you who are on the lower end of your Dragon Stones, you're probably going to have more time than you think to grind up some stones, although you may want to get some for the initial launch of it, and I'll explain why in a minute. Let's see. Then you have some special missions right here, and those special missions can pretty much be done if you just play through the movie stuff. So basically, it's just all about clearing story events, recruit a character in that Vegeta, I believe it is, pretty much. Let's see. Get stronger by training. Dokkan awaken the specified character, which is the movie Vegeta again, that you get through the story event. And then you max out that character's super attack, which will net you yet another Dragon Stone. Consume at least 100, 250, 500, 750, and 1,000 stamina. And then finally, whenever you actually complete it all, you get another 3 Dragon Stones. You also get an Elder Kai, which will be very useful specifically for Gogeta, because in case you guys don't know, Gogeta does not have a farmable unit. It is up to you to figure out exactly how you're going to get the Elder Kais or the specialized like AGL Kais in order to actually raise his super attack. Next, we got a Dragon Stone. I've already partaken in this. Let's see, 32 stones, half off, 90 stones, 20% off. If you guys are looking to actually buy some stones, I will mention this possibility to you guys. As you can see, this lasts from 1:31 to 2:11. One day before the login bonus restarts, probably for part 2. So my guess is that if you guys are actually wanting to get even more stones, you can probably partake in this sale right here, and there will probably be another sale that will happen not too long after that. Just a thought. I can't confirm that. It is just a little bit of a inkling that I have, and of course, just due to the fact that this is a rather big deal as far as banners and everything like that. You saw how hyped up people were about the Japanese version of the banner. A lot of people trying out the Japanese version just to get into that banner. I was one of those people. So definitely we're gonna more than likely get another Dragon Stone sale, or Stone sale when the banner actually drops. I can't confirm, but I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's see. Warriors of the Future assemble the Rising Dragon Carnival. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give my 2 cents on this. I would not do more than 2 multis on this banner in particular. Especially if you're a little bit more of a seasoned player. For new players, you may actually want to try this maybe that one extra time, so maybe 3 multis. But you also get some Elder Kais, which could help you with Gogeta's super to raise it up. And some people are saying that this is a bad banner because apparently this Trunks is the worst LR. There have been a lot of people that have been saying otherwise. Let's see, there are people that are able to get like 2 million out of him, and plus he is a leader of a category, so I think he is actually a little bit better than people give him credit for, in my opinion, because you can base a team around him as the leader, as a leader of the Time Traveler team, until we actually get the real leader of the Time Traveler team, which I believe is Goku Black? Intelligent Goku Black? Or Intelligence Goku Black? I believe that is who I'm thinking of. But also, you get double the rate for SSRs, which includes all of these magnificent LR SSRs. So if you are looking for dupes of a very specific one of these LRs, or you're just looking to pull one of these LRs in general, you may want to give it that one extra multi-2. So two at least if you've got the stones for it, no pun intended. 3 if you're new, or if you are just on the cusp of rainbowing something, or if you have no legendaries at all. This would be a good banner to try and obtain one of these on. Alright, so, ooh, my bad. Let's go back a little bit. Oh. Did I? Okay, we are actually back. Alright, and then we have the actual movie event itself. Now, we're not getting the full version of it right now. We are getting down to level 5. So basically what we have to do is basically get the special Goku right here, the special Broly, Frieza, Vegeta, and Vegeta's medals particularly. Whenever we get to around the 12th is when part 2 of the story should actually go down, in which then you'll have your medals for Goku, you'll have your medals for the Broly, Frieza, and then the final stage. And let's see, what else do we have here? So yeah, we're going to have more time with that, and it's going to run all the way through 3-4, so we've got a substantial bit of time to grind this out. And trust me, you're going to like that, because at some point you're going to get tired of the drop rates, probably pretty quickly. But we also got a lot of different movie tied events real here. We got Lord Slug, we got the Future Trunks Saga. That's not particularly a movie, but does have to do with Trunks. And this is actually an event that you can farm special attack for that Trunks. That is the new LR that we got here on Global. Then we got Fight Against Despair. That is a way that you can actually get another good time-traveling unit to pair up with that LR Trunks that we just got. And then we got Defeat the Legendary Super Saiyan for the Goku family Kamehameha units. And if stuttering a little bit, sorry. If the Japanese Part 2 events were any indication, what this means is that this event, or these units, will have their Easy A alongside the Easy A for the new Broly movie units. So that might be something to consider, especially because this Gohan in particular, adult Gohan, that's from the Super Saiyan, that's from the Broly movie, will actually be counted as a movie hero and is actually a neutral damage contender as far as that goes. So he won't have maximum damage against Broly, but he's something else to throw against him. So that could be good. Also, for the first time, we are going to get a new permanent addition to Dokkan. This is the Punch Machine. And basically, what it is let's see. Give it a Dokkan. Okay, never mind. Okay, I had this window open. So basically what this is you are testing yourself to see how hard you can actually hit one of these units. These units do not attack back, and I'm pretty sure that their stats are pretty much at 0. So yeah. They basically give you one of each type of punching machine so that you can inflict as much damage as you could possibly do. You cannot use support units. These events don't require any kind of stamina, and you can do this twice per day. There are 3 different kinds that you can actually do with 3 different types of rewards. Let's see. And the goal is to deal as much damage as you can with 1 attack. So it's not a cumulative damage, it's 1 attack. Let's see. So here's what you could do. In stage 1, you can actually contend for Zenny. Not too exciting. Like, I wouldn't ever, like, well, I might do Zenny, especially because of the amount of awakening and stuff like that that we're probably all going to have to do whenever the Dokkan, well, whenever the banners go up for the movie. Next is stage 2, which is potential orbs. This is a little bit better as far as stuff that you can actually get. So basically, up till about 10 million, it's actually feasible. But then whenever you get down to this 77,770,000 damage, like, you're gonna have to have a pretty damn stacked team. But I think that a lot of intermediate to higher level players can probably get to probably the first 10, and then that's still like a pretty nice little chunk for whatever you get for your first time. Like, maybe, let's say 5 million is the best that you could do. That's still a nice chunk of potential orbs, especially for some units that are coming out of the story event that will be able to rainbow pretty easily just by farming them and getting their special attack up and then opening up their potential routes. But then we got stage 3, and this is something here. You can get 59 from here, and then you can get a couple of more for clearing all of the different stages. So you get 1 for actually clearing stage 1 for the first time, 1 for stage 2, and then 1 for stage 3. So in a total, 62. So pretty good on that. But that's going to be a new permanent addition. You can do that every single day. But these events will not reset. So whenever you just get the maximum on any one of these, they're gone. Basically, your free-to-play stones right here are gone. Your free potential orbs here are gone, and your free Zenny is gone. Maybe one day they'll do like a upped version of this somehow. But let's get back to the rest of the event real quick. Let's go back. Back, I say. Back. Okay, there we go. Alright, next we're going to have the next version of Virtual Dokkan. Let's see, and I do believe, what is actually so different about this one? Not sure. Perhaps it's just that the types are being switched around a little bit more, which, that's fine. And plus, it's another way that you can get a couple of Dragon Stones, and you can get the currency for that to actually get potential orbs, or Supreme Kais, whatever. And then we also have, in addition to trading probability doubled, prices for trade at Baba Shop 30% off, we also have a Facebook campaign right now. And apparently what that entails is, let's see, we are going to be getting about, let's see, 20 Dragon Stones altogether. We're getting a nice chunk of potential orbs, which I think is actually really nice of them. And then we're going to get these medals and these incredible hourglasses too. So overall, I think this is a nice chunk of stuff, especially to get all at once. But if you guys want a little bit of a synopsis, here's basically what we're going to be getting. 163 stones altogether, assuming that the Facebook campaign goes well, and I think it will go pretty well. Now, the thing about it is that even if you actually take off the Punch Machine missions for brand new players, I'm just saying for that particularly, and then you take away another 10 for the, let's see, actually you take away another, 30? You're still just a couple of stones shy away from almost another 2 multis for whenever the actual banner drops over here on Global. So all of this campaign, if you do it, you're gonna get some stones for it. But let's take a look at some other things that you may want to know as well. The story units in particular. The first one right here, low class warrior exiled to Earth. Now, this is going to be one of your sub-movie hero leaders. He's not going to be your main one. Gogeta holds that right as of right now. His drop rate is pretty garbage. But we have a lot of time to farm him, so don't feel too discouraged. Don't feel like you have to be rushed or anything like that, honestly, because you're going to have nearly a month to farm up this motherfucker. And I've already done it. I did not have fun with it, but there is something that you may want to know with this particular unit, is that for him, you are going to want to farm one more of him. And you're going to want him at Special Attack 5. The reason that you want to do this is because, in addition to the fact that he does Dokkan Awaken into the Super Saiyan Blue, another reason why a lot of people will be looking forward to him is because of this right here, the fact that he Easy A's. He has his own Easy A event alongside the Vegeta and the AGL Broly that comes in on the banner itself whenever it drops. So not only are you pretty much able to guarantee that at some point down the road you will be able to rainbow this unit, but he is also a Easy A unit. A lot of people are actually wondering if he is one of the better Blue Gokus in the game. I would have to say, just because of the fact that, you know, they're throwing him to us, I think that that's pretty nice in itself. But he can fit on a lot of different teams too. Realm of Gods, Pure Saiyans, movie heroes, and the soon-to-come Goku's lineage over around July. We should actually get the 4-year anniversary event over here on Global, which I'm super excited for. I've had a lot of fun pulling from that banner. I didn't really think to do a video for it because I didn't know what to expect. The banners are pretty good over there. But other than that, yeah, go ahead and farm yourself. In addition to getting one that has all the potential routes open, his special attack all the way up to 10, go ahead and get one of these ready for the Easy A event, just a special attack 5. You'll have to do a little bit more medals, but the medals, in my opinion, are easier to farm than the units themselves. So whenever his medals come around, it'll probably be a better time for you guys. Next, we have the Saiyan Outcast Broly. Now, I would say that this is a unit that a lot of people can skip, as far as like getting them up to Special Attack 10, and, you know, maybe whether or not to rainbow him whenever he becomes this particular Broly. I will probably be doing at least getting his special attack and potential routes unlocked. I don't think I'm gonna rush rainbowing him specifically. Like, over time, maybe. But, yeah, like, he's pretty good as well. He could be on the movie bosses of Pure Saiyan's team. and then he kind of raises his attack by an additional 60%. So he'll eventually have all of his stats doubled within, I believe, 2 turns? 2 extra turns? So yeah, he's a pretty decent unit, but the other thing to actually think about this guy is that he can actually be farmed for another purpose. He can actually be farmed to, and I think I mentioned this in the last video, you can actually farm him to increase the special attack of the base version of the legendary Broly. Also, what you can do as well is you can farm him for this particular Broly whenever it drops, because it's just Broly for his original form, and then he goes into the monstrous, easy-able, wrathful Broly. So if you have either one of those cards, or if you're planning to try to get this AGL Broly, or you get him after the fact, then definitely give it a shot. I would definitely recommend farming for him. He is being called probably the best non-Dokkan Fest exclusive in the game right now, and I still do believe that that statement holds sway despite the 4-year anniversary banners being a thing, because I don't think we really got anything out of there besides the actual LRs, and that's a completely different category. Next, we have this movie Frieza. Now, he's going to be very situational. He is a very good support unit whenever he is awoken into Golden Frieza, which will get the medals to him eventually, as well as Broly. Let's see. Take a look at this. Damage received by 30%, so he's already a good support unit, since he won't take as much damage. And then he gets an additional 60%. Let's see. Oh, with each attack received. Okay, so basically if you put him up against somebody and he just keeps on getting hit over and over, his defense is going to continue to stack. And also, he will give movie boss characters an extra 2 ki and attack and defense plus 30. So that's great if you're planning on actually putting him on the same team as the actual banner Broly. You can also farm him. I wouldn't necessarily recommend this. You can farm him though for various versions of Golden Frieza. And same thing for Broly, whenever he also Dokkan awakens into the Super Saiyan version of himself, which is... we can actually get back to it. Come on. Do the thing. Yeah. Hey. Just... bah. Okay, yeah. This Super Saiyan Broly can be used to get a special attack of another Super Saiyan Broly card as well. I wouldn't recommend that particular route because there's already a much easier way to do it through the original Broly Dokkan event, so I would recommend doing it that way. Next, we have the only unit so far that actually has his awoken form available to us, this Vegeta. So basically, you will want to go ahead and you will want to farm him up. You'll want to get his special attack up and Dokkan awaken him as soon as you can, because I don't know necessarily, I don't think this is going to happen, but just to be sure that you get the extra stones for the event, go ahead and get a special attack up now, and also go ahead and get him Dokkan Awakened so you can get the extra, I believe it's just 2 Dragon Stones, but hey, you never know. 2 Dragon Stones is 2 Dragon Stones. You may be like, oh, I got 598 and I just need those 2 extra stones. Well, there you go. Do that. Same thing with this Vegeta though. He could be used to raise the special attack of any other base form Vegeta, and also same thing with this Super Saiyan Blue one, which is definitely going to help out a lot of people that have the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, the category leader for pure Saiyans. I already got that covered myself, so I'm perfectly fine on that. And just like Goku, he is the other Easy A card from the story events. So this one's going to be a little bit more pertinent because he's actually going to be probably one of the hardest hitters for multiple reasons. One, because of his passive, and two, because of the fact that he is a tech movie heroes unit. Broly in the actual Easy A event is an agility, so you're going to do the most damage with this particular Vegeta. And his Easy A is rather impressive. I don't think there's much talk of him being the best blue Vegeta specifically, but he is another unit, just like Goku, that has a lot of different teams that he can fit into. So Realm of Gods, Pure Saiyans, movie heroes, and Vegeta's lineage. So he is definitely a unit worth actually getting for a lot of different reasons. For teams, you can rainbow him pretty easily, and just the fact that he Easy A's. So yeah, I know I came off a little bit rambly during this. I don't really go in with a actual script or anything like that. But hey, I'm still learning a little bit about all this, so I've already got oh, the thing about this Vegeta, because he can Easy A, go ahead and get another one of these blue Vegetas at Super Attack 5, so that you can actually feed him into the all Easy Aid version of himself. So yeah, do that. And the other thing, actually, yeah, this is a good point, because there are going to be, I know that some people may be all like, well, Ostuni, I don't really need to do that, because if I just do the Easy A event, which I have a team that's going to be good enough to do it, I'm going to be able to just rip through it, and I'll just use the Elder Kais in order to actually awaken them. Yeah, you could. Or you could just do it this way, and then you'd have actual, like, actual Elder Kais to use on any other unit that you just so happen to do. And because some of those Elder Kais happen to be blue or AGL, then you will have some extras to use on Gogeta. I think that by the time I actually get Gogeta, though, I will probably have some left over, so I may feed him into that AGL Broly as well. So that's another option. But yeah, there are lots of different ways to go about like prepping for the actual Dokkan festival banners and everything like that. And I'll probably give you guys a little bit more details on how to actually go ahead and do that. Or you guys can check out the very first video that I did. I'll link that in the ending annotations, where I kind of give some insight on what you can do to go ahead and have yourself be prepared for those units should you get them. But yeah, I know I rambled a little bit longer than I probably should have, but I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to know when the next episode comes out. I think the next thing that I'm going to really do for Dokkan is I'll probably try the punching machine whenever it becomes available, because I tried it like on my JP account, which is nothing. Like, I pretty much have it to try pulls at this point, but I have confidence that I have a good enough team in mind to try it. And then whenever I do that, I may actually show you guys them doing a boss rush as well, because it's a pretty good fucking team. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is Ostuni, signing off. Grrr!